Alrighty, good afternoon or good evening, my little deviant ones. We are back again with chatting with Jack and Ariel. Hope you all had a great
Yeehaw!
yeehaw. and this, well, she just loves to jump right on in there, doesn't she, boys and girls?
Of course I do.
Alrighty now, Ariel, why don't you start us off by telling us what you've done this weekend?
What have I done this weekend? Well, let's see. We've DJ'd, we've had parties down at the club, we've jammed, we've had a great time. Had a good weekend. We've rocked it. Uh,
Uh huh.
Enjoyed the nice spring-like weather and
And what do you got planned
stayed
for the
away
week?
from the virus. We've done all sorts of fun things. How about you?
And what do you got planned for the week? We're not
More
here.
jamming with some great
We're not
music.
here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you. Actually, no. We're
But
just
you're the
here.
boss man.
Huh?
Everyone wants to know about Jack.
I'm glad you finally acknowledged that. What I say goes, and you will learn to obey.
Oh, don't make me flog you too, boy.
Okay.
Yikes.
Well, first of all, I want to start off by saying a few things. I went club hopping a little bit over the weekend, and for you girls out there that are still complaining about how you can't meet a nice guy and nobody's there and actually tries to strike up a conversation with you without hitting on you and stuff,
Oh
you're
boy.
wrong. You're dead wrong because when somebody does try to approach you, 9 times out of 10 you're ignoring them because you're either there for, I guess, camping or whatever, and it takes you 10 to 15 minutes to respond at the time. Please. No wonder those guys sit there and come at y'all kind of risque at times. Because if we don't get a response within the first few seconds, we got to do something to get y'all talking, don't we? Ariel, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I see a lot of people with a few things in their profiles that say, I don't always follow local, I am me, or some such thing. So, but it's like this. Sometimes even if you I am somebody, you don't always get them to respond to you right off the bat sometimes it takes like 10, 15 minutes, half an hour, and then you finally get someone, oh, hi, sorry, blah, blah, blah. They finally get to you like after like an hour or whatever, which, that's fine, but, if you're going to go AFK, at least put up your,
Busy
at least
signal.
they have such a thing, they have such a thing as like an auto response. If you're gonna go AFK, that's fine. But they've got these cool little tools. If you do go AFK, use your auto response. Say, hi, I'm sorry I've like left the building or whatever.
Right.
Ariel has left the building. I'll be back soon. If there's such a thing that where you have to go AFK, use the tools. So that people don't sit there and get the wrong idea, and that way, you don't have that little excuse that I can't talk to anybody because maybe they've tried talking to you and you just haven't responded. And who's to blame for that? But, sorry,
Well,
but it's true.
I think it goes a little deeper than that. I mean, when you do respond, and here's what I suggest: try to build on the conversation. Don't just give you one word answers and you sit there making another person sit there and twiddling their thumbs waiting for you to reply. A conversation is a two-way street.
Yeah, don't make it so it's like pulling teeth,
Exactly.
or like the like a detective in a like he's being hauled in for questioning or something like that, like or in a courtroom.
If I wanted to sit there and take the time to interrogate people,
Interrogate somebody.
I'll make a complete role play session out of that shit. Not when I'm at a club trying to, strike up a casual conversation. I mean, come on.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to a club, sit there and talk to somebody. If
Why
you're in a
do you
club,
go? Why
it's
do you
kind of
go to?
assumed that you're gonna want to sit there and converse with somebody who walks up to you and say, "Hi, how you doing?" If you're not
You,
here to talk to other people, sit there and say, "Oh, sorry, I'm here with my boyfriend or girlfriend.
now, can I
Nice
get
knowing you,"
a? If
or
I can get a
something.
word in edgewise here, it comes down to the core.
Hey, I'm conversing. I'm leading by example. This is how we do it.
Okay, it comes down to the core essence of this one question. If you're going to a club, why are you going to the club? What is the purpose of going to the club if you're not going there to strike a conversation with people you don't know or haven't met yet? You're not just going
Or
there
people
for
watch.
just.
Which, why are you people watching if you don't want to sit there and talk to some of them? Again, right? Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's the little dominant side or the sides he tries to play off as being somewhat dominant in SL people. Sometimes you got to take that with a grain of salt.
Go, Ariel. Go, Ariel. Go, go. Okay, sorry. Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Go, go. Go ahead.
Don't want me to get out my whip now. Come on.
Woo! Promise?
Anyway, why do you go to clubs, Ariel, if you're not DJing?
Stare at the cute guys and talk to somebody, maybe. Strike up a conversation. Hey, if you don't want to talk to somebody, bow out gracefully. Don't just sit there and ignore them.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Come up with an excuse. Don't just sit there and ignore. There's other things to sit there and other ways to get
How
out of
many of you all
the.
out there, the question is for all you out there watching, no matter when you see this video, ask yourselves this question right here. Are you going to clubs just for hookups? Or are you going to clubs for camping purposes? Maybe you're a guild bar hunter or whatever. If that is what you're going there for, I would strongly suggest putting something in your profile that reflects that. So the nice guys like me won't be sitting there wasting their time trying to get to know you.
Or maybe a titler over your head or something.
Yeah,
Those come in
it's
handy.
not that hard, people. The key
Again, it
to
goes back to the little tools. Little tools. Tools are handy.
it goes back to just being interactive. If you're not wanting to interact with people, don't go to clubs. If you're not wanting to experiment and explore and expand your mind, stay on your little platforms, which a lot of y'all do anyway.
And if you do want to sit there and talk to people, respond when they talk to you, or if you're away, again, put up your busy or your auto response or whatever the case may be. That way people don't get their feelings hurt.
Well, it's not really
Whatever.
necessarily about getting their feelings hurt. It's just about a level of respect and intelligence.
That too.
Okay, I'm
Common sense.
gonna give you an example. Okay, I was at this nude beach over the weekend. As soon as I land on the landing point, this girl goes, does a wolf whistle and says, "Hello, Jack." I say hello, and well, I'm thinking that as a window of opportunity to start up a conversation. She says 3 words and then
Most
walks
people would.
away. Why even say hi and try to start up a conversation if you're gonna walk away after 3 words? Food for thought.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sometimes that's a hi or whatever, and a lot of times people are like, "Oh, hey, come over here and join us" or something, and then, nah.
Right. But when you're sitting there giving somebody the wolf whistle, you're showing
Usually,
him
usually
you
that's hey hubba hubba, come over here and sit with
yeah,
me or
yeah,
something.
come over
Here,
here and
join.
talk to me.
Share my towel. Have a beer. Here's a
Exactly,
Corona. Have some lime with the Corona. Put a lime in my coconut. Hubba hubba.
I mean, how many times do you give out the wolf whistle and then just walk away?
Not often. I usually want to sit there and have them come closer so I can cop a feel or something.
My point exactly. I mean,
A little closer, don't be shy type thing.
hmm I guess it just goes back to a previous video that I made earlier, like last week. Second life hookups. I mean, come on. If you're really going to sit there and be hung up on somebody's avatar that damn bad, then don't give them the wolf whistle. Don't put out the signals that you're wanting a conversation and then just fucking walk away.
Or start doing it with the next guy that comes along on the nude beach. Unless you plan on doing like a threesome or foursome or mini moresome or something. Jump on in.
I mean, Second Life is, they say Second Life gets a bad reputation from time to time. It's because people bring it on themselves, in my opinion.
True.
I mean, you think about it. You're not even allowed to, if you're a content creator, you're not allowed to stream on Twitch because they say it's too adult themed.
Well, I mean that's what they get for sitting there advertising all over the place. Come find your true love in Second Life. Well, there's a lot more to do in Second Life than finding your next big romance.
I mean, they're all. This is once again, we kind of covered some of this before in the past, but still, it's at the root of the problem. And yes, I get it. A lot of you women out there and guys too, to a certain degree, y'all been screwed over so much that you've just given up even putting forth the effort. You've stopped caring about making sound good foundations for friendships. I'm seeing now these little AFK bots and people who are creating avatars just to lay down on a beat somewhere and to be used. I can't really use the exact words because, well, it's YouTube and you gotta censor yourself a little bit, but you get the idea of what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I've seen some of those around. Yep.
What's the fun in that?
Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of
Are you that
interaction.
addicted to porn that you are you addicted to porn that badly that you had to sit there and watch it that way?
Watch your Abby doing it to someone else with no interaction. Yeah.
Uh-huh. If that's the case, just create an alt and take it back to your house. Hit the record button and go at it.
Woohoo! Yeehaw!
If you all like
the right Abby.
Yeah, I know. Don't forget, if you all like the content that we produce here at Jat's World, smash that little thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell button, and tell all your friends about Jat's World. If you're a Second Life citizen, well, come on in anytime and interact with us live, and who knows where the night might lead. Ariel, you have anything else to add?
Go forth and rock on.
Go forth and rock on. Well, now. She has said it best, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a
Yeah.
nice night, and we will see you in the next video.